All right, YouTube, thank you for coming in today on this December 18th full cold moon. Okay, I want to give you guys a quick update on the markets. This has been the biggest shakeout liquidation event in cryptocurrency history. The fake out was crazy. I mean, we were all expecting a euphoric blow off top as we rolled into December. The market maker whales ripped that right from us, liquidating billions out of this market. The good news is that there's still plenty of liquidity to flow into our altcoins. And the even better news is that we continue to see institutional adoption across the board, especially for Ripple XRP and other utility coins. But we're going to specifically talk about the development that we're seeing on the XRP ledger. We're going to talk about how ODL corridors are growing by 7 times year over year, and how that volume, the liquidity being provided, is growing 25 times since last year. So while our price is being suppressed, adoption is here. Let's get right into it. Thank you for tuning in. So let's take a quick look at the charts here. We're going to look at the Bitcoin and XRP 1 month chart. And you're going to see the same thing on both charts, that liquidation event coming in around that December 4th date, wiping out billions. But as you can see for Bitcoin, okay, we've been trending sideways since we dropped off, relatively holding between 45 and 50K. But we are struggling to break 50. Now the key levels to watch for Bitcoin is 42. Okay, we have good support at 42,000. We easily could wick down to 42K. But we're looking to get back up to 52K. That's where we really want to see Bitcoin get back up to, is break 50K, and that $52,000 resistance is what I would like to break. Now, here's the worst case scenario and best case scenario. If Bitcoin breaks 40K and we start closing daily candles below 40K, we start to have a different conversation, okay? And it's not a good one, because we need Bitcoin and Ethereum to relatively hold sideways. They don't really have to go back up to a new all-time high, but what we want is we want them to hold sideways and at least hold, in like the 50K range for Bitcoin. If it stretched back out to 60K, that would be the best case scenario. But if we start closing dailies below 40K for Bitcoin, we're going to get back on here and we're going to have a different conversation about this run really being over, and how there's going to be much less liquidity to flow into our altcoins. But in the meantime, this is where we're sitting at right now, 45 to 50K. Downside targets 42K for Bitcoin, and we're looking to break that resistance at 52. So we'll keep a watch on this, and we'll see what happens. I am expecting Bitcoin in the overall cryptocurrency space to move back up as we move into this new year. Okay, I think that we'll be kind of trending sideways, I think, until about Christmas. But then after Christmas, as we lead into the new year, I would expect some new excitement to come into the markets, and hopefully we'll recover back up. As you can see, XRP in a similar situation. We were holding that dollar price range so well. All the kids were getting in their meme jokes, the stablecoin jokes, and that was all fun and games until we took that big dump, wicked down to about 40 cents before we recovered back up. Now we are trending between 76 and 86 cents. Which is a decent level, okay? I mean, I'm not excited. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but as long as we're holding 76 cents, relatively still feeling good about this thing. If we break 50 cents, that is the downside worst case scenario, similar to Bitcoin breaking 40K. If XRP starts closing dailies below 50 cents, I will be a little bit concerned about us getting any sort of run up over the next month or two. But, as you guys know, with me, I'm not here for XRP to pump to $5 or $10, okay? So if we don't get any action, if we don't reach out towards our all-time high this bull run, that's fine. I know what's going to happen with XRP over the next year to 5 years, okay? And we're going to get into all the adoption that we're seeing after this, but just taking a quick look at the charts. Looking for XRP to break that 86 cent launchpad level. We've been talking about that level for a while. Shout out to Alex Cobb for kind of coining that term. I don't know if that was actually him, but that's where I heard it from. That 86 cent launchpad, we've been there many times, and if we can break that, we get back up into a really nice spot for XRP, okay? But in the meantime, we're trending between 76, 86 cents, and as long as we move sideways here, I'm looking for some action into the next new year, okay? So not expecting anything exciting to happen from here until Christmas, and potentially into the new year we could see some action. But I want to remind everyone what happened last year. If you look at the charts, the rest of the market started to trend back up after December 17th. And that was when XRP took a dump and really was struggling. It was a very rough Christmas for us XRP holders, but that was right after the lawsuit got dropped. So once again, XRP in a unique position. Okay, we're the only cryptocurrency that got chosen to be sued by the SEC. But that's what we're dealing with in the meantime. We're going to watch this thing closely, and hopefully we start to break into the upside as we get into the new year. But I've been telling you guys that price is a distraction, and I see a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the XRP community specifically right now. But we need to understand what is happening behind the scenes. So while we are upset because our bags are down 20, 40%, we've not been in profit, some of us XRP holders, right? And we're just struggling here, right? We're struggling to get back up to $1. It's very frustrating, and I get it. But we have to focus on what's happening behind the scenes. We have to focus on the institutional adoption that is taking place. Now, specifically, we are seeing record growth in the on-demand liquidity over the last year. So last year in Q3, there was only 3 corridors or countries where ODL was available. Now, fast forward to quarter 3 of 2021, we have over 20 countries where on-demand liquidity is available. Now, that is about a 7 times increase year over year, but it gets even better. The international ODL volume is up 25 times since last year. Now, innovation is obviously stifled and paused here in America, and we're not seeing much adoption happening here. But in the international payment space, we are seeing a 25 times growth since last year. And that is what I want us to focus on right now. While the rest of the cryptocurrencies still don't even know what their use case or the utility or the problem that they're actually solving, XRP is addressing a multi-trillion-dollar payments problem. And this is just the cross-border payments alone. Now, we know that XRP is going to be handling derivatives and much more. But in the meantime, this is great news. Okay, so while the price is suppressed and distracting us, we have to take a look at this. 25 times year over year growth, and the price is down. Make it make sense, right? It doesn't make sense unless you understand that the whales and the market makers are manipulating and suppressing this coin while the new financial system is being built behind the scenes. And let's listen to Brad talk about flipping the switch. He's going to explain exactly what's been going on with on-demand liquidity adoption behind the scenes. Listen to Brad for yourself. That was a fun video, and we have to give a huge shout out to Brad Garlinghouse, who definitely is the GOAT, and he is making sure that Ripple is building this new financial system behind the scenes. Here's a perfect example. We have Craig DeWitt, who is head of product at Ripple, being selected as the vice chair for the United States Faster Payments Council for cross-border payments. They'll be investigating central bank digital currencies and the best in-class technologies to make them possible. Some big industry players, including Ripple, involved. More to come. So when we talk about Ripple working with the Federal Reserve, the United States Treasury Department, they have hands everywhere. When it comes to building this new financial system, Ripple is everywhere. They're at every meeting that matters. And they're not just tuning in. They're not just participating in a Zoom call. No, they're actually running these committees, these councils, and they're building this infrastructure layer. While the price is being suppressed, the new payments financial system infrastructure is being built with XRP and Ripple getting in on the action for years. And I'm going to show you, this next piece will show you, going back to 2015, Ripple and XRP being trialed by the central banks of France and Switzerland. Take a look. So huge shout out to Jack the Rippler for finding this. Definitely an OG must follow in the XRP community on Twitter. So huge shout out to Jack. Thank you for finding this. So here's just a quick look at some of these documents showing that this dates back to 2015. And you're seeing that they're talking about using a wholesale central bank digital currency solution running across the XRP ledger, tapping into a quarter settler node. And that is another example. We've seen all these central banks. We have multiple central bank digital currencies being piloted on the XRP ledger right now. If we go back to 2018, we know Bank of England piloted the XRP ledger back then. Now we have Craig DeWitt working with United States Faster Payments Council. When you start to really look at what's happening behind the scenes, you forget that the price is still trading at 76 cents, and you understand that a new payments system is being built, and we are going to move trillions of dollars on the XRP ledger. So in conclusion, we need to keep our eyes on the prize. We need to understand what is happening. Okay, we can't wait for CNN, CNBC to tell us the XRP is running the new financial system. By that time, it's going to be too late. So are you going to be one of those people that, your favorite influencer isn't a fan of XRP anymore, so you're going to drop it? Your XRP is currently not in profit, so maybe you're going to give up and try to go chase some NFTs or whatever the new flavor of the month is. I'm here to tell you that XRP is not for us. It's not for retail traders to pump our bags. A lot of people get it twisted. They think that I'm just talking about XRP all the time because I want to pump my own bags. That is not the case, guys. I run a real business. We make money. I'm living fine. I just want to spread the truth about XRP because I think it's an opportunity to change your life. And this is not financial advice, but if you take the time to invest and research this cryptocurrency right now, while everyone else is spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt, while everyone else is hating, mocking, and clowning us for holding a quote-unquote stablecoin, this is the time to be accumulating and packing your bags. I often ask, do you have 2,000 XRP, which puts you in the top 10% of bag holders? Do you just have that? Just a couple thousand? Do you have 10,000 XRP? Do you actually have a bag that will be life-changing, that will help you create generational wealth? That is my question. I'm going to keep on asking it, and I'm going to keep us focused on what is really going on behind the scenes. Yes, the price will continue to be suppressed. Yes, the price may pump to $10 and then drop 80% back down to $2, where we trade at $2 for, another year. The lawsuit may wrap up in January. It may go all the way until the end of 2022. It doesn't matter. When you can read between the lines, when you can connect these dots, when you've done the research, put in the work, which I know many people don't want to do, right? They just want to know, what's the next NFT that's going to 10x? What's the next meme coin that I can gamble on? We are doing the real research, figuring out how these payment financial system infrastructure layer is being put together, tied in, interoperability being key, while the rest of the space, like I said, they don't even know what problem they are addressing. They don't have utility or a use case other than to pump the bags of the creators and the developers who created these projects. So keep your eyes on the prize, understand what's happening. This system, ISO 20022, is being updated next year, 2022. Okay, and then over the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a whole internet of value exponentially grow year over year. So when we see a 25 times increase year over year for on-demand liquidity, remember, that's in the middle of an SEC lawsuit. That doesn't include any adoption in America. That's just the international payment volume increasing 25-fold. So yes, our price action is frustrating. We haven't done a 10x. But what really matters, which is institutional adoption, well, we're growing 25 times year over year, right? The amount of countries that have ODL now available, we grew 7 times year over year. So while our price stays stagnant, the adoption is happening. The infrastructure is being built. Don't listen to the FUD. Don't listen to the noise. Focus on what matters, okay? And that's stacking utility projects that are going to run the new quantum financial system. With that being said, I want to wish you guys a very happy, cold, full moon, okay? I hope you guys are hanging in. I know it's been tough, okay? This journey wasn't meant to be easy, okay? We still have a ways to go. But I firmly believe that we have positioned ourselves correctly, okay? All of the coins that I hold have not hit their all-time high this bull run, besides XDC. That's the only coin that's hit its all-time high this bull run. Other than that, I'm still holding cryptos that haven't been close to their all-time high from 2017. And if you look at the charts, I think that they still have a potential to 10x easily, just in the next month or so. If they don't, if XRP does not reach back out to its all-time high, that's fine. I can look at this on-demand liquidity volume increasing by 25-fold. I can look at central bank digital currencies being piloted on the XRP ledger in multiple countries right now, and in fairly big countries, G10 countries like France and Switzerland, like the Bank of England, years ago, trialing central bank digital currencies on the XRP ledger. So I wish you guys the best. I'm going to stay focused and try to keep you guys focused on the truth here in regards to XRP and the rest of the cryptocurrency space. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one. God bless.